So it's Tuesday and heading to the office, and then we got lunch with a super cool friend of mine. And then who knows what the world will bring. Taking it one scene at a time. So, quick note on how my morning went. Well, I was getting dressed, lollygagging, and looked at the clock on the stove and thought that I was running terribly late. So I bolted, jumped in the car. The clock on my stove was wrong, which is fine because it gave me time and an excuse to stop and get some breakfast. Everything bagel with cream cheese. Nothing like it in the world. Alright, well, heading up to the apartment to grab a couple things and take a couple measurements before getting lunch. Now I'm late, and there's my phone. Not like super late, just kind of late enough to say that I'm late. Alright, so earlier today I built a little desk platform thing to go all the way across the wall, and then I put together the top part. So this is sort of what I put together, if you can see that. And there's one huge problem. I think that it might be a little too bulky. I don't know. We'll see. We're just kind of going to have to play this one by ear. There we go. So, I got these little... Hold on, let me take you off the tripod real quick. So, I got these little... studio lights. They're super cheap on Amazon. There we go, back in the saddle. So anyways, I'm hoping that these lights will help with lighting and all that jazz, because most of the time when I film the stuff where I'm sitting at my desk is at night, because I have this crazy thing called work that happens during the day. So I don't really get a whole lot of time during the day to just sit down and share my thoughts and feelings and what I'm studying and all that jazz with you. So I like to just kind of sit down and, like, at the end of the day, just vomit into the camera a little bit and talk about what I'm thinking about, what I've been reading about, whatever. So, yeah. So, funny story that happened earlier today. Not really that funny. It's kind of sad. It's pretty funny. Anyways, so I was at my parents' house because they have a workshop downstairs that I can use with saws and tools and no neighbors to bother and all that fun stuff. Anyways, so I'd been painting parts of the desk white, and I was down in the real nitty-gritty of the basement, just working away, not a care in the world. Go upstairs because my mom got home, and I was like, maybe I should go say hey. I am using their house, and she pointed out the fact that I had paint in my beard. If it's not food, it's paint. I tell you what. I just cannot win. I'm getting stuff caught in my beard all the time. So if anybody has a solution for that, let me know. Because this right here, because this is just a trap. It's like a spider web for all the crumbs of the world. It is like a safety net for all of the food walking the tightrope that is a fork. It is a warm blanket for all the drops of soup that are just too cold to not be in a blanket. It is like a sanctuary for all the runaway dribbles of chip that come crunching down into the depths of my facial hair. It is like a pool that drops of sauce just dive into. It's like a serene forest. It's like a tranquil forest where all of the lonely bits of spaghetti go to spend some time away from their busy lives of being eaten. It is like a cage that grabs on to the cheese dip that is just not strong enough to hold on to the chip. And yet, it is like a to-go box because I take food home in it a lot.